Welcome back to part 2 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We're lost in a strange place. What's the first thing we're gonna do? Just rummage through the cupboards and find some jelly beans. Sure, they're still perfectly good.
It's Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
I think Harry Potter needs more practice at hiding. It's amazing he isn't caught there.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Ministry of Magic is conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me.
Items that you are willing to sell?
Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
You'd think that hand he uses for security would be some dark artifact, but if you wander around Hogwarts at night, you'll see that they have some there too. I don't really demonstrate what they do, they basically just create shockwaves. The game tells me how to sneak once I'm done sneaking past it. And the book that Mr. Malfoy was so embarrassed about was the Lumos spellbook.
Use this to find my way out.
It's a grade 2 spellbook, but I really don't see why it would embarrass him, seeing as he has a son that is in grade 2.
Lumos!
But whatever, it'll help me, so just continue on with it.
Uh-oh, imps. I'd better watch out.
Imps, this is definitely not the first, or this is definitely not the last time you're gonna be seeing those. They show up really often, but they're always really easy to defeat. Like this little battle here is so easy that I don't even get hit when I'm recording it. You basically just stand still in the middle and you'll pretty much never get hit. Then there's more imps. These ones are pretty easy to deal with. You just
I've got to lock this thing away.
knock them out and throw them in cages. That imp was so upset being the only one locked in a cage that he gives you a card as a reward for locking his friends in cages too. See another cupboard, see if you can find any beans. There's nothing back there, I just decided I'd check. I think you would be able to knock those things out by stepping on them, but I suppose they wouldn't taste that good then. Turns out I didn't really need it, but I thought I'd be sure.
An owl tree.
Owl treats. What possible use am I gonna find for those in a situation like this?
Hedwig.
Oh, how convenient. Hedwig just happened to be flying by. And obviously wants owl treats.
Here you go.
Don't leave me here.
Brilliant. Thanks, Hedwig.
A lot of these will collapse, you can tell by that. It's possible to step on them and knock them down without falling down. I try to show it off, but I really don't do good at it. So then I just give up and continue on. This is the most ridiculously convoluted back exit ever. You have to have an owl knock down a ladder for you. Though I suppose if you're better at magic than a grade 2, you could probably use magic to get the ladder down. Either way, it's still a bit annoying. To move a box to get to that button, and it opens the gate back there. So you have to get around all this stuff again. And while you're here, steal whatever they have. It's a good habit to get into, just stealing everything that isn't nailed down wherever you are. Stealing everything that isn't locked away for now, but later you can get into stuff that's locked away. I don't show it in this playthrough as it's not really important, and you need to get a lot more beans to do it, but you can get Alohomora, which will let you get into locked stuff. Anyway, we've finally gotten out of Borgin and Burke's. It's about time. That back exit takes like 7 minutes to get out.
Harry, we hoped you'd only gone one fireplace too far. I was frantic with worry. What's wrong?
I think they overdo the gestures that Ginny does. Like, everyone else is just standing there with their arms at their side, but
Would you like me to go and look for them?
she just keeps moving her arms around all the time.
You'll need to get your things first. What was on your school list?
A copy of the Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, from Flourish and Blots, and a new potion vial from Mole Peppers.
Well, let's all go to Flourish and Blots then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into the hearth when you used the flu powder.
A silver sickle!
That face must be life-sized, even then it's a little big.
Thanks, Mr. Weasley.
I'll see you again in part
Let's go
3.
to Flourish and Blots.